Okay, here the question says 1/5 times 2 minus 1/4 plus 1/5 times negative 1/2. So there's a lot of different fractions in here. So some of the fractions have brackets around them. And normally we would start with brackets, but that's just representing keeping the fraction together. So we need to start with these square brackets because this is the only set of brackets that's around an operation. So I'm just going to rewrite this. And first I'm going to evaluate this part of it. So 1/5 times negative 1/2, that's going to equal negative 1/10. So let me rewrite my expression. I've got 1/5 times 2 minus 1/4 plus negative 1/10. Now, second in the order of operations is exponents. There are no exponents. Thirdly is multiplication and division, left to right. So I only have this one multiplication operation. So 1/5 times 2 is 2/5 minus 1/4 plus negative 1/10. Now I've got subtraction and addition, so I've performed it left to right. So what I need here to do before I can add or subtract any of these fractions is I need to change them to equivalent fractions with the same denominator. So I need to think of a number that will be a multiple of both 5, 4, and 10. So I can pretty clearly see that 20 is a multiple of both 5, 4, and 10. So I'm going to change them all to equivalent fractions with 10 as a denominator. So 2/5 will be the same as 8, multiply the denominator and the numerator by 4, 8/20. 4/10, if I multiply the numerator and denominator by 5, I end up with 5/20. And then negative 10, multiply them both by 2, and I end up with negative 2/20. So when I'm when I'm adding and subtracting fractions with the same denominator, I can just keep the denominator and do the operation with the numerator. So 8 minus 5, so that's going to be equal to 3/20 plus negative 2/20. So I have, again, I can just do the operation with the numerators and keep the denominator. 3 plus negative 2, that's the same as 3 minus 2. So I'm going to end up with 1/20 for my final evaluation.